currently, you know, one of the strongest American players. He got second at EVO over all those Japanese players. Like, it's crazy. He's the lone American in top 8.
Another net play god who was tearing on the Fame, tearing on the online brackets, and then comes out to events and just starts dominating.
Yeah, see, I mean, he's more seasoned than most people are nowadays, because like when he started out net playing, he goes to a lot of tournaments nowadays, like a lot. He's almost at everything, honestly.
Right.
But so on the other side, Purepure Labis, you can catch him streaming very often. So there's a lot of data on some of these Japanese players because they love to stream Kiame and Purepure. They're streaming quite often. But the thing is like you can have a lot of data, but if they're better than you, they're just better.
Right.
You know, straight up.
Purepure playing Labris, a terrifying character in this game. Red Axe, compared to how it was in Persona, so much more consistent to get into. And just the threat of getting your assist caught by Red Axe Brutal Impact.
Yeah, I mean, if she's able to get that going with the amount of damage that this team kind of exudes, because, you know, Yang does extra damage at Semblance as well. It's kind of one of those things where you just want to get them in both of their modes to get it started. But you can just straight up die.
Right. I mean, we've said one bad assist call before, but this team is the definition of one, singular. No plurality there.
Yeah, first game. So one thing you're going to see here is there's going to be some button check, sorry. So one thing you're going to see, though, from Purepure is he's going to call Yang 6P with Labris Chain, and he's going to cross combo. He wants to make sure that he can get that cross combo going. Whether he starts Yang or whether he starts Labris, he will find a way to get into that situation. Because afterwards, there's going to be overhead active switch, low active switch, etc. He just wants to put you in the block zone. That's like the big thing. Remember, the Japanese use cross combo way more as everything, right?
Right.
My cross combo is my neutral, my combo, my mix up, my like everything.
The whole meta is generally completely geared towards it, and it feels like the American meta is also shifting towards that. The more time goes by and more players are exposed to just how strong it is.
Yeah. And sometimes it can be hard to find it with your team. You know, you gotta really mess around with it. You gotta try everything basically, and it can be executionally demanding depending on what your cross combo situation is, you know?
But it just elevates any team to another tier if they're able to find a way to utilize cross combo in their overall game plan.
So one thing, okay, I was gonna ask. I didn't know if Fame was gonna play Merkava or Jin, because he has both teams. He's got Narukami Jin and Narukami Merkava. So
it looks like, for now at least, he's going forward with Jin.
I mean, he got second place at EVO with this team.
Right.
So
if it ain't broken, don't fix it.
Yeah, I think it's pretty good. Both, you know, one's a captain, one's a major in the military, so it's a theme team.
Here we go, letting the intros rock.
Oh, both teams have special intros? Oh, that's so cool. That's how you know they're playing the right teams. Yeah, so here we go. Labris to start. So there's that Jin 6P. Jin is a character who has some of the best support in the entire game. One of the better anchors as well. Oh, happy birthday. There's the active switch, but Yang falls out. Very lucky for Purepure.
Here we go, corner mix-up.
Oh, he was able to reject Narukami, but not Jin, so the mix-up still continued. Yeah, right there. So he tried to make sure he air unblockable, but he didn't actually get it. But there's the cross combo. Active switch.
Fame's combo is all very, very optimal.
Yeah, that's another thing. So you know how the Japanese players use cross combo as the mix-up and everything else? American players use it for a lot of damage. A lot of damage. We hit somebody, we try to kill them, right?
Talking 10 to 15K depending on the starter.
So there's the burst out from Fame96. He's not going to have any partner meter for a while, but once again, self-sufficient character. He's got that Ice Star, right? He's got that B Fireball.
So easy to just clog up the neutral with slow projectiles. Incredibly powered character. Okay, here we go.
Oh, wow. I think Purepure was expecting an immediate active switch right there. It didn't come out, so he got bodied by the E-Stream assist. There's the burst. He's got the hit right here. Good damage, and because they buffed this corner combo, it's very, very consistent now.
Good blocks. Nice tech.
That was probably the latest you could have teched that throw. E-Stream assist coming out. There's the cross combo activation. Yeah, see, I said our top level players are doing a lot of cross combo, right? Oh,
Immediate cross slash.
That's going to be a lot of damage. Will the DHC kill, though? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
There we go. It's one excellent thing about cross slash. The animation is so long that even if your assist is on the screen, you can almost always DHC afterwards.
Yeah, very, very true. That's correct. Oh, but there's the air unblockable. He's going to get a ton of damage off this. He won't be able to get the part. Oh, he does get the partner move back in time, and that's going to kill. He killed off assist plus DP. Just want you to know that.
Doesn't matter if it's all red life if they're dead.
Well, that's the funny part, too. That was one of the few times he generated red life for Purepure because 90% of his damage was during cross combo.
And taking that quick 1-0 is so big.
There is a reason why cross combo activation is so good. There's so many reasons.
Yes. Not only just on the surface how good the mix-ups and opportunities it gives you are, but there's some system stuff behind the scenes that just makes it incredibly strong.
Okay, here's this cross combo activation that I was talking about. He was really waiting for that, and eventually he did it, but not the time that he thought it was going to happen. Not going to be able to cross combo that one. Oh, but the Fubuki assist 4P. It's a lot like the Ruby one, right?
Yeah.
It knocks down.
Giving you so much time to get that conversion.
The cross combo coming out. There's a change. Yeah, he wanted to save Narukami. Yeah, he has to Toga to save that character.
Definitely worth it.
Coming out, there's the active switch right here. He can burst if he so chooses. Yeah, that's why he cross slashed. He just wants to get as much damage as possible. Make sure it sticks. Semblance activated for Yang. You know, Jin's on the team. Stop that burning. Freezer.
Put it out.
Yeah,
Get some ice.
Oh, there's the assist CP right there. That's it. Because it was high up and counter hit, he gets a combo after it. That's one of the nice parts about Narukami DP. Okay, cross combo activation I talked about. Overhead into active switch, right? It's gonna happen. Yeah. Oh, but he blocked the burst. He knew.
Big punish.
I mean, he had the burst there, right? He was gonna die.
Now Labris has yellow axe. Back down to green.
Yeah, so that's kind of what Fame's plan is, right? Is he wants to make sure that the axe goes down gradually so he doesn't have to deal with it. He must have stuck a button into it because that hitbox seems like it hit in a really weird spot. Active switch right there. There's the Fubuki assist. Nice switch again from Fame. That was so good. What excellent control.
Purepure's defense looking strong.
And there's the Zeos. So he's got to find a time to be able to get in. Yeah, he has resonance right now, so he's getting a ton of red health back because it is level 4 resonance.
That's
might get all of it back, in fact.
It's another thing that's... Oh, gets a big hit!
He got both characters. That's death!
And there it is. Red Axe, brutal impact. Just what we were talking about.
What were you saying?
One bad assist call.
One bad assist call, man.
Uno.
Uno. Un.
That's all it takes against Labris.
That's all languages I know.
And like you were mentioning before about the high-level resonance, another reason a cross combo is so strong, it builds that resonance. It gives a 30%, I believe, whenever you activate it.
Yeah, of a resonance diamond, a single resonance diamond. You want at least 4 before you go into resonance, or at least 3 before you go into resonance.
So just using that playstyle, you're constantly passively generating those resonance diamonds.
It's just you don't even notice about generating resonance diamonds anymore. It's just like, yeah, I just generated those and I forgot about it.
They'll be there. I believe in them.
That's why a lot of people in this top 16 you're seeing the full resonance, right? Unless they kind of get washed at the start of the round.
Right.
They couldn't do anything.
But again, it happens.
Yeah. Sometimes it'd be like that, though. It's a throw here. He can burst if he so chooses. Not going to do it. Just takes out of there. The 6P's coming. Yeah. Throw plus active switch.
Forced to
Very
burst.
strong tool, right? Remember, if he teched it, what does that matter?
The projectile is still there.
Yep. Ooh, nice. There's the push block to try and negate the cross combo situation. But Fame finding a way to get right back into the cross combo situation. There it is again. You thought you were
counter hit.
You thought I was negative, didn't you? You thought. Oh, the 4P assist. He's looking for that burst. There it is. Finally, he caught it. Fame working on a perfect right now against Purepure. There's the 6P. Okay, yeah, very smart from Purepure. He jumped immediately out of it. He didn't even want to deal with the sandwich. Oh my God, yo, the active straight. Block right there. But the DP comes out in Fame. Almost perfect in Purepure for that match. 2-1 right now.
Exactly what you were just talking about. Sometimes
it'd be like
just
that.
Be like that.
It'd be like that.
Fame sitting on match point.
They don't think it'd be like that, but it do.
Hoping to make a repeat of that last game.
You're right. Fame is currently on match point. He's just, yeah, I was going to say, that's on the other side.
Watch the cross up.
Active switch situation here pretty soon, probably. Yeah, I think he probably wanted to throw active switch there, if anything. Yeah, okay, so I see Fame is deliberately attempting to avoid the Yang assist so that the cross combo cannot be activated. That negates a lot of Purepure's game plan.
Very smart. Able to put Purepure in a situation where he's not really sure how to get himself started. Because of it, Fame is getting so many opportunities to get his game plan going.
But it's going to
right through it.
Both characters. That's great because now he's going to be able to get Yang back. She's going to get so much health, and Fame's character is going to take a ton of damage. Narcomi's most likely dead here.
And it's going to leave Labrys with such a powered-up axe. Red Axe degraded back down to yellow, but any hit.
Olga, yeah, but he's in cross combo, so she's invincible. Remember that. Unless, of course, she's doing something, in which case she's not.
Good overhead.
But because he rejected again, there was no full combo off.
Taking out Yang, letting the red life start to build. It's the position he wants to be in.
Just listening to the music, basically. He's trying to wait it out. Yeah, so he get in this position, and there's the push block. Yeah, he's like, no cross combo, just get out of there. I don't want this. But now he has no bar, so he can't do it again. Nice throw tag.
He's in there, no bar to push block.
Crash. It's a solo crash, so it's less damage.
But Fame still no bar to push block, and he gets opened up.
Yeah, that's a big character. There's no ifs, ands, or buts.
Purepure's team is so scary. With just one hit, it does an unbelievable amount of damage.
Yeah, it's incredible for sure. So we are now 2-2. Fame96 attempting to defend the turn from the Japanese invader here against Purepure. Kiyame already made it past. He wants to join his Japanese brethren, you know, in defeating America.
But will Fame wall him out? Will Fame put him on ice?
There you go. You know, stop the burn. He's going to freeze him. Chill.
Good reject.
He needs you to chill, mini-man.
Yeah.
Okay, there's a cross combo activation, so there's it is right there. Did you see this catching Yang and then he active switch? He couldn't get the full combo, but the 4P right there.
Good anti-air.
Oh, and he
Baits
was ready for it. Oh, and another active switch. That's one of the worst parts about Tekken 4 is you think it's a good option, right? Because like, oh, I got out of the corner. Oh, but then it opens you up to left, right, mid-sub.
A big drop at the end there, letting Yang survive.
Let's hope it doesn't come back to bite him. As Purepure is going to try to fight to make sure that that red life comes back. Oh, no! This is terrible for Purepure. 60 comes out there. Okay, but he recognized it. He's become privy to the setup. However, he's going to get hit here. I would immediately go into super. And he never burst. I mean, he did have the assist available to him, right? So he could have punished that burst with a 4P from Narcomi or whatever button that Narcomi uses to punish that.
Right, maybe he was just waiting.
The Arbor going right through. EX. Yeah, burnt that gold. Burning gold. Oh, no.
That's huge.
He tried to air unblockable him right there. He drops the combo. Unfortunately, there's a DP again to be able to air unblockable him one more time. Resonance, level 4 for Fame96. He's going to set up the star. He's combo.
He gets hit.
Yeah.
As long as he finishes
Arrows
this combo.
Ice. Here we go. That's it.
Fame is going to send him home.
Sending him into the loser's bracket right here. That was our last match of winners. You know, we had to wait for Purepure and Guilty Gear, but man, was that a close set.
Right, it was back to winners. I got mixed up.
No, it's okay.
There's so many mix-up in this game, it's even getting me.
Yeah, you were thinking about active switch, but in fact, it was actually a non-active switch mix-up. That's what happened to you. So, you know, you guys got to look out for it. Maybe it's not actually left-right. Maybe it's the safe side. Yeah. Oh, okay. So, yeah. We're going to go to a quick ad break, guys. I would segue into it, but the thing is I don't know if we can even do that in the first place. Oh, again? Oh, now we can't? Oh, so you guys fixed it. Yeah, all right. Well, you guys are going to watch the video, so don't worry about it.